out of me. That's not like us. We've been such a good tackling defense, that surprised me. I'll say this: I think schematically, I probably made it a little too simple this week. I didn't have enough answers for our guys, so I put that on me, and I'll continue to improve on that and give them more answers and give them an opportunity to be more successful.
Were there things in their misdirection they were doing differently than you guys saw on film?
A little bit, they definitely pulled out the kitchen sink for us, but that's good. I mean, they played a hell of a game, and it's a talented offense. I could see them scoring a lot of points this year. Their coaches did a great job, and I'll say this though: our guys at the end found a way, and it wasn't pretty, but they found a way at the end to pull it out and to make the plays when they had to make them.
How's the secondary look compared to what you maybe thought before the season started?
They look good. The thing is, like I said, we got to mix it up more. I got to mix it up more as a play caller for them and just give them just a little bit more variety, be a little bit less predictable, and I think that can help us, help them be more successful. They'll start playing us for certain things, and that's what I started to see in the second half especially, and I put that on me, and we'll get better. We'll get better.
People are going to gripe about the pass rush. I think only one sack tonight, no sack last week.
Right.
What do you attribute to that?
I still think we're affecting the quarterback. We really are. You see Dion, he's burning that edge. You see Owa. You see the interior guys getting pushed. It's funny with sacks. It's one of those things I think where people respect our front so much that they're committed to the quick game. They're committed to the run game. You don't see a whole lot of drop back pass versus us, which is it's the opportunity to get home and get to the quarterback. So I got a feeling the sacks will come in bunches because we got the right guys. I think we got the right scheme to allow them to get home.
Does getting that first one, does that take a bit of a mental weight off the
What's that, sacks?
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't put a ton of weight into sacks. I looked last year, and when we looked at our stuff, we found like the sacks sometimes come at the expense of the defense. You run past the level of the quarterback, you do some things that are out of the scheme of the defense and allow quarterbacks to scramble and do those sorts of things. So we're committed to keeping them in the pocket and affect them in the pocket, and I think we've done a pretty good job of that.
Were the missed tackles maybe the most surprising
aspect
of this?
Yeah, it was. Because we've been such a good tackling team. We've got such a good understanding of leverage and play entry and working together on tackles and at the end of the day though, I'm gonna help them with the calls to help them with all that. I put that on me.
With tackling, what is it that kind of happens to make them just have a bad evening?
Yeah, I was really happy with that as well. We'll see. Sometimes it's the call. Maybe they get out leveraged because the call's not good enough. Sometimes they leave their feet. Sometimes it's play entry. They're not tracking the right hip. They're not entering with the right leverage. There's a lot of things that go into missed tackles, but it's something that we'll fix.
When people look at how a defense performed, the first thing they look at obviously is the points that were given up.
Right.
And then I'm sure you're not happy with that. What areas do you feel that need improvement right now? Because I'm sure you're not happy with.
Yeah, I think just schematically, I try to put it on me always, and just giving them a little bit more variety. And we've had that, so it's very easy for us to add a few wrinkles here and there and become a little less predictable, give them a better opportunity to be successful.
But this doesn't worry you tonight, giving up?
No, it doesn't, because I know the guys that we got. Yeah, I know the guys that they got, and they're committed to it. They want to be great, and they got the ability to be great. So we'll just help them be great. What it comes down to.
How much do you attribute the difference between this game and the last one
right.
to their offensive scheme versus
right.
maybe your own execution?
I think they threw a lot more at us. We kind of saw that on film. That's what they're known to do. You watch going through last year's film, they took Central Florida to the last play, and that was a BCS team. They took Louisville, who was number 7 in the country when they played them, to the fourth quarter. They took some good teams into the fourth quarter. They're a talented team, and I think they pose a lot of problems for you defensively because they do so much. It's kind of that feast-famine deal, and so we'll just, we just got to get, like I said, it comes down to me, and I got to help them. We're just more variety, more options, so the offense doesn't know we're in as often.
How did he handle the interception?
Cool.